how about some program highlights? Of course, we have three other keynote speakers that we can talk about, in addition to Linda Northrup, and maybe some other highlights of the program. Jørn?
Yeah, I mean, very excited about having Grady Booch there as a keynote speaker. Of course, he should be well known. Having said that,
trying to get Grady Booch to speak at Saturn for the whole time that I've been involved, which is about 5 years. So.
Yeah, so finally getting him there, and I think, I mean, having said that, he should be well known to people. But I did test that with some colleagues of mine, and I couldn't find very many that actually had heard of him, and that's because he hasn't been that much around the last maybe 5 or 6 years. But even so, I think for us guys who've been around for some time, we all know Grady Booch, and now he's part of the Watson group at IBM, and you know, generally a great ambassador for software architecture and good software design in general. He's in my mind a very top pick. And also, I mean, Daniel Jackson from MIT, right? He's one of the top guys in software design. We have a good guy on IoT with Joe Salvo from General Electric, and so, you know, the whole keynote speaker thing is well staffed this year. I think I'm very excited. And also in terms of invited speakers, I mean, we've added, for instance, anyone interested in DevOps and containers will know Ben Hinman from Mesosphere. I'm looking very much forward to meeting him and having some discussions with him. And I mean, there's a whole host of other people like Patrick Kua from ThoughtWorks. We can mention many people, but yeah. I mean, you want to chime in?
I am excited about the special theme. I think we've always had great speakers in the core architecture principles, designs, and methods over the years. I think the ability to own a particular track and then bringing good speakers to it has been a good experience for us this year. You mentioned Joe Salvo, basically the founder of the Industrial Internet Consortium, which currently has more than 300 industrial members globally. So I think we're bringing in someone who's been doing this at the front of this IoT thing for the past 5 years. Amit Fisher from IBM is leading the efforts from a technology perspective in the IoT space at IBM. We have Jamie Smith from National Instrument. They're doing some really advanced innovation on the edge side, which is a big piece of the IoT, is also coming to speak. And then, like you mentioned, you have Mesosphere, who's been offering their Mesos implementation to a lot of IoT implementations. So I think we've covered. I'm very comfortable with how we've covered the IoT theme. I think the attendees will find that to be very useful, and we have the whole I think a spectrum from learning about it to getting to the cutting edge or the advanced topics in this area. So I think that's what I would like to highlight in the program.